Welcome to the show. Ayo, ayo, oh. Lights come on, we're lit tonight. Sportcat shining, feeling right. Brenda's laughing by his side, turning chaos into pride. Headlines roll, but we don't fear. We find the light and bring it here. Sportcats Gazette, don't bunker tonight. We rise above with laughter and light. Through every storm, we find our way, smiling through the madness every day. Hey, 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 every day. Every day. Sportcats Gazette, hit play.
Sportcat's Daily Gazette, live across Australia on Dare Media Group radio stations. News, weather,
And somehow it all makes sense. Sort of. For more information, go to daremediagroup.com.au.
The boss jock has entered the building. You are listening to the Sportcat Show.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. You have the one, the only Sportcat, your original Southern diehard, live today on YouTube, live across Australia. Hello and welcome to all of our Australia fans. I encourage everybody to come over here on YouTube and find us, join the chat, because especially if you're in East Tennessee, I'm sure you're going to have something to say. We got Denise here already. We got Chris. I don't know. There's a bunch of people in here. So, oh yeah. And then there's Brenda too. I got to bring her out, I guess. What the hell? So,
Sleepless Brenda. Sleepless Brenda.
oh my gosh. I don't know what the heck happened. Ginger didn't want to get up and go out with Beth as Mrs. Sportcat this morning. And so at 6 o'clock, she wakes me up wanting to go. I know it was 5 o'clock wanting to go out. I'm like, oh, good God. So I get up. And of course, she wants to, go smell where all the possums and raccoons and, trespassers were overnight. And so it took forever for her to, to do her business. Get her in, pile back in bed. Just as soon as my eyes close, power goes out. Like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So, and of course, she's nervous. She's pacing. I'm like, what are you pacing for, Ginger? So, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not for
She
me.
kept me up, and then so yeah, I'm on little to no sleep. So
I would go to sleep, and within an hour, I would wake up because I had to pee. Then I was up for 2 hours. Then I would finally go back to sleep, and within an hour, I'm up again because I got to pee. All night. This went on all night. I am so exhausted right now that I don't even like myself, much less anybody
see, if you
else.
had 2 legs, maybe you could hold it in both. So.
Yeah, it would have been easier.
Oh, all right. Well, let me
Denise
play
didn't
a
sleep
few
all night
things here
either.
because we're going to get fired up here in a minute. So
The views, opinions, and satirical content expressed on Sportcat's Daily Gazette are those of the host, Glenn Sportcat Jackson,
that's me.
and do not reflect the views of any affiliated networks, sponsors, or platforms hosting the show.
None.
This show is intended for entertainment purposes only. Please note, satire and humor, all commentary, especially on news, sports, and entertainment, is presented in a satirical manner. Statements made on this show should not be taken as factual reporting or
Nope.
professional advice.
Nope.
The views expressed on the
I
Sportcat
got the new
show
one
are for
now.
entertainment purposes only and do not constitute professional advice
That's
or
right.
scientific fact.
Nope. Not scientists.
Brenda and Sportcat are not scientists.
We're dumber than
Their
dirt.
opinions are strictly their own and do not represent the positions of any employers, past, present, or future.
Keywords.
No information presented here should be used as a substitute for professional consultation.
No, please.
You acknowledge that any actions taken based on this content are at your own discretion and risk. Now, let's get into the show.
That's it. You're allowing me to tickle your ears, so it's a you asked for
Viva
it.
la Sportcat.
You asked for it.
Sportcat Uberales.
Yeah.
Viva la Sportcat. Go Sportcat. Fans everywhere love the Sportcat.
You know, why do I have to have so many disclaimers? Oh, that's right, lawyers.
Well, we're not exactly
Well, I'm not politically
poster people.
not exactly politically correct.
There is that.
Yeah, there is that. Well, speaking of not being politically correct, and Chris has already jumped on it there, talking about Jason. For those of you that don't know, or maybe you didn't get a chance to, my good buddy Jason, but we're tight, I call him Travis, has his own show. He does it live from East Tennessee every Tuesday night, and he talks about local politics and events, you know, that are close to him there. And me being from that area, growing up there, and, you know, I got friends, family, all that good stuff there. I take an interest in things. And so I'm going to tell you one thing that the world is not ready for is reporters, even if they're just, you know, investigative, independent journalists like us that tell the truth. We're not, you know, ABC, CBS, Fox, CNN, NBC, any of them.
We don't get paid to lie.
Yeah, we're not. Well, we don't get they don't pay me to say anything, first off. And secondly, well, if they did, I wouldn't probably take it. But, you know, we do our homework and we do our research. Now, I don't want to say there's not people out there who don't, because I'm sure there are. But there's some people that just like to stir the pot. But, man, Jason last night, he's covering this Union County Sheriff's race. And let me tell you, he brought receipts. He pulled a FOIA. For those of you in America that don't know, or in Australia, it's a Freedom of Information Act. In our country, you can, by law, request public documents, and they have to turn them over as long as they're not, you know, sensitive content, medical information, national security. I mean, there are some rules. So, I mean, like you can't put certain things out, like a local newspaper published one of the candidates' social security number. So that's how you know right there you're not a smart reporter. That should be the first sign. But anyhow, I'll take that jab and I'll probably get cued for it. But hey, that's okay. It wasn't me, by the way. But it was a little local newspaper that is failing. But he was talking about the three sheriff's candidates. He got their entire personnel jackets. When I say personnel jackets in the business, that means he got our employee records. And we'll just start on the one like he did last night that had the least information and data. So on this guy's website and all of his political propaganda, even his AI one, yeah, he uses AI. Shocker. We don't know what he did before 2019. I think it was 2019. I could pull it up. Whatever it was, we don't know before Texas what he did. There's no records. Okay. All right. Fair. He spent 10 years in the Department of Corrections for the state of Texas, overseeing prisoners. I don't know if it was in the kitchen. I don't know if it was out picking up trash. I don't know if he had a desk job. He was not a certified by Texas, the national, or the state of Tennessee police officer. Keywords there. He is telling his people, his followers, and good God, it's like a cult. He's telling them, I have 10 years of law enforcement experience. Brenda, if you're handcuffing prisoners and putting them in a paddy wagon, are you a law enforcement officer?
Yeah.
But do you go out and run patrol too?
No.
See, there you go. And there's a key difference right there. It's two different forms of law enforcement. He's not into going out and finding the crime and all that. Anyhow, so he comes to Tennessee, somehow gets a job as a school resource officer. I think his brothers, cousins, uncles, sisters, aunts, father, I don't know, some relation got him the job because they're higher up in the school board. I can't say that for a fact because I don't know. But so Ricky hardly had anything. It's funny. Even the Illinois people here were noticing that. Ricky had nothing. Yeah, Carter didn't have much. And I skipped a spot there. When you go for a job in law enforcement, usually if it's like EMS, which is public safety, you go, you say, here are all my certifications, classes I've attended. Here's my resume. Here's my cover letter. Here's everything. You know, here's all my stuff. There's none of that. He doesn't even have anything except for maybe a piece of paper that says from the Texas Department of Prisoners that he was I don't know what the jailer, I guess is the correct word.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have a resume. He doesn't have an application. He doesn't have a cover letter. He doesn't have a 2829. Oh, wait, excuse me. Criminal background check, polygraph, or piss test. These are all things in order to be a paramedic. For me to come into your home and do my job, I have to have polygraph, mental, physical, drug test. I have to have certifications. I have to be approved by a medical director. He's got nothing. And he's going to carry a gun in patrol the streets.
Today, they can go online and go back to the school where they went through their training. They can do all that stuff online.
Sure.
But you should be able to pull it up.
Yes.
Unless there's anything in there that people aren't supposed to see.
And then if that's correct in the FOIA, you are correct. If there's something in there, like if he had an FBI class that, terrorist negotiation or something,
right?
You probably couldn't put that in there. But there's a line in the FOIA that says, was any document omitted? And they're supposed to, by law, say, yes, there were, because it, confidentiality, blah, 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 security, whatever. So he doesn't have an application. He doesn't have a resume. He doesn't have a piss test. He doesn't have a criminal background check. He doesn't have physical fitness. He doesn't have a mental agility. And he's hired as a school resource officer. So let's think about this. As a school resource officer, that's the most fragile of the citizens in a county because they're young, innocent, and don't know anything. So you're basically taking a guy off the street and just hopping him in the cafeteria to watch over the little kids? Am I wrong here?
It'd probably be cheaper for them to hire a security to do that, but okay.
You know what? Even a security company, if they want to be bonded and licensed, there's
That's
those
true.
words again.
You
have
through all
to
of
have
that.
something.
Fingerprints, everything.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I totally left that out. Fingerprints. I couldn't tell you how many times the FBI has got my fingerprints for legal and other purposes, but but
Hi, Rain.
It just amazes me. And this guy is set up on he can't fail pillar. And so, all right, so we got that. There is that. So, I can't help but tear into this guy because he has nothing. He got hired, went from a school resource officer to a patrol officer to a sergeant of patrol in like 16 months. I'm going to take
now, I will tell you, here in Texas, when you brought that up, I have a friend who works in corrections, and he's got friends that work in corrections, and they were asking, and ain't nobody heard of this guy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Well,
they know of him.
That's interesting. I haven't researched that part because I don't think it's relevant to you being a sheriff. You're not running for chief warden, chief jailer. No, you're running for the highest law enforcement. So anyhow, they got this guy and they put him in the school, and school's what, like 9 months, 10 months, I don't know, out of the year, something like that. So he did his 1 year in school, whatever he did. There's no that's another thing. How do you not every 3-6 months or once a year have some type of paperwork on you that says, meets minimum, or over, Principal Smith sent in a note, said he did a good job, or there's nothing, good, bad, indifferent, nothing. And he's put on patrol. He comes in, which a school resource officer should be on patrol when they're not in school because of right now with trying to keep people in public safety, you've got to use all your resources. He is a certified law enforcement officer because you have to go to the police academy. Then you have to go back to the police academy to become a school resource officer. So at least the state of Tennessee did that part correct on him. So in fact, I don't remember saying he had to have had school resource officer training because he was at the academy. I'm just throwing out he should have had it. I don't remember if he did or not. I can ask Jason to tell me. So he has nothing, no commendations, no complaints, no unit citation or whatever. And he does his school year with nothing. Not even at the end of the year, kids get a report card. He didn't get a report card. It seems to me, I'm not a cop, but it seems to me that at the end of the year, whoever was at the school should have wrote a little note that said, Rick Carter exceeded minimums, taught classes, blah, 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 whatever, So he goes out on patrol for, all right, so we're looking at maybe 6 months now. And I'm being real liberal with my time here. Maybe 6 months. He's being promoted to patrol supervisor, which is sergeant. Now, here's some key information they want you to ignore. The sheriff signs off on it. He signs off on it. The director of human resources up there at the top, after consulting with the sheriff, in the notes, wrote 0 experience.
Oh.
0 experience, and you're promoted to sergeant. So I'm sensing that brother's, cousin's, sister's, uncle's, mother's, daughter's, father, whatever in the school system help push him along. Okay. Now he's sergeant. Now he's sergeant. And he's supposed to be out on patrol, supposed to be doing things. All right. I have many friends who are police officers. And to go from patrol to investigations, and when you go into investigations, of course, small county, it's not the same because like in a big county, you may go into the child, you may go into the drug, you may go to the DUI task force, you may go to internet, there's so many places to go. And I'll get to that, Chris. You have to have training on stuff to be an investigator. Even if you're good, even in the state, if you want to be a private investigator, you have to go take a course. And it's not just about here's a gun, a pad, and a pen of paper. Right. You have to learn. There's a process of legal investigation.
Yes.
He's got 0 experience. He's been on patrol for less than a year. And I'm being real liberal here. He's now the lead detective in this. And what's funnier is on his I'm running for sheriff website, he lists the dates. They're all wrong according to his personnel file. He lists all this time and experience served. 0 experience. 0. So, and I don't know what cases he's hanging his detective hat and jacket on that make him the best detective, but there's nothing in his jacket that said he has any investigative skills. So now we have a person that hasn't been properly trained to be a police officer or a detective. He does know how to be a jailer. I will give, if his time in Texas was as he says it is, which at this point I'm questioning everything.
Right.
Especially with what you're telling me. So if you could get some of those people in touch with Jason. Ice chef's kiss. But you've got this person now going to be the top law enforcement officer in the county. Does not make a bit of sense. How did he get there that quick? How did he go from 0 to hero? That's what we call it in the field. 0 to hero.
I'm kind of wondering if I should move to Tennessee and go ahead and run for governor.
Hey,
I mean, 0 experience. I do have a wheelchair.
Hey,
it works here.
We put a police interceptor package on that sumbitch. We'll get you on the road.
That's right.
So then, all right. So let's just put down, as Chris says, and let's not forget, he is a Democrat. It reminded him, but he denies that. He said, I'm not a Democrat, even though his voting record says otherwise. It reminded me of the quick rise of Obama from a community organizer to president on a much smaller scale. I'm going to repeat that in case any Union County citizens are listening. And even if you want to deny that he's a Democrat, and that's fine, that's your right. It reminded me of the quick rise of Obama from community organizer to president, but on a much smaller scale. Good observation, Chris. So yeah, he's being propped up for something, some reason. All right, let's go to the other guy, and then we'll get to Kathy, the girl. So he does, although at one point he was terminated from his deputy position because he couldn't be in charge of the litter guard because he couldn't work 5 hours a day. But now he's assistant police chief. But now I want to be fair. He's been to classes. He's got his academy. He's got all of his stuff. He's got paperwork. I don't remember seeing an application or a resume. I remember seeing a termination letter, but I don't remember seeing all the other. But here's one, and this man is probably slightly younger than me, and he's probably in his 30s, early 40s, at the absolute oldest. If not, he looks horrible. But I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just throwing it out there. Sugar kills. He has 2 diplomas on his personnel jacket. Now, the first, I got to tread tender on this one. Other lawyers are going to hate me. The first is he has basically meets all requirements to have a piece of paper. It's not even a GED. I went to the classes. Here's it's trophy diploma. You can take what you want of what kind of people get that. You can decide. I'm sure there are people that are mentally challenged that get high school diplomas daily. But now let's back up a minute here. 2 years ago, after this was exposed in the local county newspaper, at that time, they were already building their case trying to get Rick, the newspaper, the owners, the lead reporter, and inside people were already working inside the current police administration to elevate Rick to where he would be the next sheriff. They went and tore into the assistant police chief, and that was when they did a stupid thing. They released too much information, but then he went back and got a regular diploma. Supposedly, it's a letter from the state saying he meets all the requirements now to get a diploma. She just went and got a GED. I mean, that would have been like, you know what? Fine. You don't think I got a diploma? I'll go pass the GED test. How's this? That would have been the reasonable thing. And I'll be the first. I've got college experience, but I also have a GED. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with a trophy diploma, but not if you're going to be fucking sheriff or president or mayor. Oh, wait, he's already a mayor. So this guy's already a mayor in charge of a very large section of the county. And now he wants to be sheriff with a 6-digit figure to go with whatever mayor makes and have all the power. Now, the other team, the Carter team, is doing everything in their power to tear this guy down. He's probably a great guy. I don't want anybody to think I dislike any of these people, but he is a DEI hire. And I really hate to say that, but he was put there because sheriff was told to. And then he somehow made it up to assistant police chief. My reasoning for thinking he probably made it to assistant police chief is because he wasn't good on the litter patrol. There's no way if he got into a foot pursuit or a physical altercation that he would survive. they had to do something with him. so as we always say, the more incompetent get promoted in public safety. It happens in fire, it happens in EMS, it happens in law enforcement. The most incompetent rise to the top like buttermilk for some reason. It's not because, and it's in, let me also, I want to point this out. As a paramedic, okay, we'll start as an EMT. And to go to paramedic, I have to go to school, then I have to pass test. And then when I'm hired by a department, I have to they give you a copy of what they call their protocols, standard operating procedures, guidelines. You go through a mini academy class, then you have to take a test to be a paramedic. Right. Now, if I want to drive the ambulance, got to go to a class, got to take a test. If I'm going to do a different procedure than other paramedics, like investigator, got to go to a class, got to take a test. Neither of those two have any records of being tested on any of their knowledge, skills, or ability. Now, to be fair, I want to point out, I don't know that Kathy does either, because that might be because a gap in the training officer. So that may not technically be on them. But to make it to detective or to make it to police chief, assistant police chief, whatever your title is, you should have some kind of tests that show whatever if I was going to get promoted to a sergeant, I had to go read. They give you it's called a reading list, and you have to go read those books, and they give you like fake tests, pre-tests, and then you have to go take the tests. And let's say there's 3 openings. They take the top 10 people that pass the tests, and they bring them all in, and you go through a formal interview. And the interview is not conducted by the fire chief, the lieutenant, the battalion chief. It's conducted by the city of Atlanta fire chief, a battalion chief from Newton County, and there's a lieutenant from Marietta. It's not even your department, and they do a panel interview, and then they grade you, and they submit it with their recommendation to, it should be from 1 through 10, and then how you're on the list. And whenever they got 3 openings, first 3 openings, those top 3 get it. Now, understand, smaller department, different rules, but you still should be tested to get to certain positions. So, I will not digress from that. So, yeah, well, okay, that's true, Chris. So I don't know how the guy is assistant chief. So both of them work in an administration, and they blame everything on the sheriff, which is good, because the buck stops with the head guy. As they say, the head MFer in charge. He's the one that owns it. He owns the company. He owns the country. He's the one in charge. But if you have all this jail experience, shouldn't the police chief move him over from detective to jailer to get the drugs, corruption, and the deaths out of the jail?
You would think.
That would be common sense. So that one, the assistant police chief owns. He owns the drugs in the jail. He owns that, because he can say all he wants. Well, the sheriff doesn't let me do it. The sheriff doesn't let you do it. Then you know what? You go to WATE, you go to WVLT, you go to the Knoxville News Sentinel and go, hey, I'm trying to put a program in place and I'm being stopped, and it's because of the local administration, and this is what's going to happen. This happens all the time. I'll give you one. Fairfax County, Virginia, where I'm originally from. They got a liberal DA, they got a liberal everybody, and they're letting people out like crazy. The police chief for my precinct where I grew up, the Mount Vernon police chief for that precinct, he wasn't the big chief, he was just over that area, wrote a letter about a certain prisoner. If you continue to keep letting this guy out, he's going to kill someone. Stop. Obey the state law. And sent it. Well, what happened? Guy got out. He cut a lady's head off at a bus stop. Somehow that email got leaked.
Oh, well, yeah.
And so you don't have culpability at that point. Both of these two have culpability on their hands. There's blood on their hands, because I don't understand how a police department allows drugs into their jail. Now, I get it happens. Things are smuggled in. Hell, they use drones in some of the bigger ones to drop shit.
Sometimes they get kickbacks.
Exactly. Is it a corrupt system?
Yeah.
So they can't control their own jail. And now we want them to control the schools, the county, the jail, and provide proper law enforcement. So speaking of proper law enforcement, at one of the campaigns, they go out, it's a rural area. They set up these little Rick Carter for sheriff, it's a little tent, and he's out there, he's shaking hands, he's kissing the baby. That's what they're supposed to be doing, as they're running for office. Uniformed officers from the department behind his table, the police chief of one of the cities in the county behind the counter, handing out the slicks and, shaking hands. Obviously, if you're behind the table, you're for that candidate. You can't deny that. If you're seen out, putting out signs up for that candidate in uniform, we had a rule. Say I wrote a book and I wrote the book on duty in my free time. The county owned that because they were paying me. You were a representation of your county or city whenever you are in uniform. So it is a violation of election law, but more importantly, which a detective and a police chief should know, it's a violation of Tennessee Code Annotated, which is what the state law. It's the fucking police chief of a city and the guy running for sheriff are knowingly standing behind the table campaigning in violation of state law. How in the hell are they going to be fair about enforcement a traffic stop on Billy Bob's sister, who I didn't get a date from her in high school, so she's going up the river? How are they expected to be fair if they can't even be fair in the way they're getting there? That's corruption from day one. All right, so let me go back. Kathy, she has in her personnel jacket application. I don't remember if there was a resume, but she had application testing all the classes she attended. There was a unit citation. They're not called unit citations, but when the sheriff says, you did a good job, Betsy Sue, here you go. That's how you get raises. That's how you get, besides for the handshakes and the cups of coffee, you get promoted up by paperwork. All of us do. If you're a dang accountant, that's the way it works. So she has all of that. She has classes. She has proof that she's been on patrol. Now there were some incidents. This is public safety. You're going to be involved in things. I had a roof fall on me. I was out on OJI because of neck injury. I was attacked by a dog. It ended my career. I threw my back out while we were fighting with a patient. I caught COVID from a patient. These are all OJI and they're all in your file. There were things in her file over her 30-year career, from her time as a dispatcher, communications officer, jailer, school resource officer, patrol officer, to retirement. Like that. It happens. We're in public safety. You know that when you sign up for it. So she had all the paperwork, all the stuff that, well, I won't say all the stuff, but she had at least she had definitely more than the other two. Way more than the other two. So anyone that is voting needs to go and watch his podcast, replay it from last night. It's on Facebook. It'll be there for a little while. There were people reporting him last night. They were throttling him last night. The Carter candidates' friends were reporting him to Facebook. And don't ask me how I knew. I run a social media thing. I kind of figure things out. So they were reporting him, and he was being throttled on Facebook. He wasn't so much on YouTube, but Facebook he definitely was. But anyhow, go back. You can watch it now, especially on YouTube, the Dirt Podcast. Check it out, where he goes through their candidate. And what's funny, I don't know who it was. I don't know if she was married to the police chief or their police chief's cousin, sister's daughter's uncle's son. I don't know what she was. She was something with the city. And she said, well, you're just totally misrepresenting the facts. You're misrepresenting the facts. You're trying to make this look so. He was just there as a friend. He was behind the table. He was handing out things. He's putting up signs in uniform. That's a violation of Tennessee Code Annotated. Please, someone report that to Nashville. please, someone report that to Nashville. So, and you've distance how they keep saying a woman shouldn't be sheriff, a woman can't be in power, a woman can't do the job, she's old, she's injured, she doesn't have the resources, she doesn't have the knowledge, she doesn't have the training. She has proved all of these things wrong with the exception of being a female, and it pisses me off. Person. Oh, they just love me. They're throttling me right now, and that's okay. I'm good with it. We're still live. So as I was saying, I can't stand for a person to be held back because their color, because they're a female, or any of that stuff, because it's wrong. I'm echoing. There we go. I can't stand for that. It's wrong. You don't treat people like that. So, all right, I've been on my rant. Let me catch up with the comics. Let me catch up on the contents here. You think maybe somebody's reporting us too, Brenda?
I think that you just need to just calm down.
We haven't even got going on Trump yet. Hell.
So it seems to me like they have this inner circle thing going on that they
Click.
don't want outsiders. Exactly. They got
Click.
their clique. They're good old
good old boys.
Yeah.
Now, Brenda, do you think a female, you've been in law enforcement. I don't know all the positions you've held in law enforcement, but do you think a female could be sheriff?
Yes. I think a female can do anything that a man can do. It's been proven before.
She's not the first sheriff
of
Tennessee. It's
right.
female.
Yeah, no, it just sounds to me like they're afraid if they let her get in on one thing that she's going to turn shit over on other people. Like, they're afraid of her. That's what it is. They're afraid
terrified of her. They're terrified of people like me. I got a message from Jason. He stopped saying short of saying that he was receiving threats, but he did say he's getting a lot of pushback and a lot of people don't like him. And by the way, he has the speak pipe. I don't know what his speak pipe is, but I can tell you mine, www.speakpipe.com/sportcat. I will put your voice on the air. If you got a complaint, you got a bitch, you got a joke, go to speakpipe.com/sportcat. Leave me up to 2-minute message. I will gladly. Brenda, if you're making fun of me, hell, Brenda will love it. I will put it on the air. I don't care. So please do that. And I want people to be heard. I want people to speak their mind. That's the other thing. And it's not just a county thing. This country is set when it may be in Australia, it may be in other places. I don't know. But we're so divisive and toxic now over us versus them, right versus left, Android versus Apple.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm over it. At
the end of the day, I tell everybody, I'm just a big bag of hot bloated air. But I'm pretty transparent. I tell you what I think and that doesn't mean I can't have my mind changed. That doesn't mean if I'm speaking on here about something where I want the public to be educated, I can't tell them facts. But at the end of the day, we're all going to be human on this third rock from the sun spinning around. So stop with this hate and I love it because they can go into these comments, these trolls, and they post anonymously. They've made fun of me. They said I'm old, I'm fat, I don't live here, I ain't from around here. I love that one. That one gets under my fucking skin. Go, you ain't from around here. Boy, first off,
I've had people go into other shows when I've just gone up and been sitting there talking, get in and make fake accounts just to go into their chats to talk shit about me. And I'm like,
what
what are you doing?
I'm not that important. So at the end of the day, when you go into the voting booth, well, it's not a booth anymore, but when you go to place your vote, you're the only one who knows. I honestly believe that's how Trump got elected the first time. I really do, because going into it, nobody was voting for him. As because nobody wanted to admit to it, I think. I think that's how he got elected the first time, is nobody wanted to admit to it, and they were all going in there, I want that motherfucker in charge. He's better than those dumbasses. I really believe that the first time. I'm not going to get into the second time when he ran. You can take the investigation and you can look at everything that's out there and make your own opinion. I have my opinion on it. Brenda has hers. I don't know if we agree or not. But those 4 years where we had a
auto pen,
we had a lump as president.
I like the one day when the tall Biden came in.
I always loved how they had different ears and skin tags. So, but yeah, but see, the people are saying, "Oh, you're just making that up."
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I'm looking at things. Oh, and I guess, I got one other point here before I get off. They love in these rural counties, you're just using AI. Bitch, AI is the future. If you go to Big Lots and you buy a wrench set, and you put it in the back of your fucking 68 Ford pickup, you damn redneck, and you go say, I'm a mechanic. And the first time you get to spin that wrench you got from Big Lots and the sumbit shatters in your hand, if you had went to fucking Sears and got a Craftsman with a lifetime warranty, then maybe some training to be a mechanic, you could be a mechanic. So here's the deal. AI is a tool. You use it as a tool, whether it's for good or for bad, but you use it as a tool. I make AI art for the show, and I try and make it funny so that everybody knows it's AI art. Like Chris made fun of me with my skeleton, but I do it for fun, really. But AI, you can't write an email anymore without AI popping up going, hey, you misspelled a word. Yeah, you misspelled a word. Or did you mean to put this? It's everywhere. And unless you get on board and at least take the simple basic stuff, there's no Radio Shack for you to walk into with your Battery of the Month Club card when you're old and ask a kid to help you, because there's probably not going to be a store you go to. You probably got to do it on your phone or your computer. I'm
going to tell you the problem that I have with AI right now is everything and anything that's being put out. You can have people come up, like me personally. I can hit an AI button, and before you know it, I'm looking like Trump and I'm talking like Trump. And people are using this. Pictures that they are putting out, people are using AI. Videos that people are putting out, they're using AI. Sure. So you never know where to find the truth. Yes. And what's real. I seen a thing the other day. They were filming this guy who they were bringing these animals in, and you look. And this guy behind them was wearing sandals, and he had hands for feet.
Well, I mean, we did have a woman with 4 legs yesterday.
But it's that AI. Now, the conjoined twins thing I can see, because there has been many throughout the years, even before AI.
Oh, but, absolutely.
You never know.
It's hard. It is now hard to believe your eyes. I will give you that. I will.
Tomorrow I'm going to show up looking like Dolly Parton. Who knew?
Ooh, well. Please take 20 pounds and some gray off of me, please. But but I mean, no, you're right. You can't always judge a book by its cover. You've got to do your homework and research. And I want to make sure everybody is clear on this. I'm not telling you to go vote for Kathy, although I'm telling you, in my opinion, if you want the best option, vote for Kathy. Please go do your research. You can go to the Sheriff's Department and request a Freedom of Information Act and get those same records. You can go
I would
look.
kind of be afraid to do that. They'd probably arrest me and say, "Oh, well, we'll just put you under the jail until afterwards."
In a small town, there's a lot of that threats and intimidation. God knows how many times both of them have violated the Hatch Act. So, but do your homework. And if you don't want to go out there and put your neck out there, let people like me and Jason and his alter ego Travis do it. Because I'm not afraid to tell you, if I see something, I'm just going to call it. So All right, so let me get caught up in these comments here. Chris said on the topic, but focus elsewhere, we are seeing on the Nancy Guthrie case in Arizona, inexperienced investigators allegedly were put in place by the sheriff, and we see how that's going. Wow, man, Chris, I don't know what you do for a living, but you must be pretty damn smart. But he's absolutely right. That's a national case. How do we know there won't be a national case next year in that county?
Yeah.
So, that is one of the things.
Might be. I worry about the disappearance of Glenn.
Could be. I am not suicidal. So we're putting people in charge of our schools that are that way. We're putting people inside of our schools that are that way. It's a mistake. If you elect a Democrat that is already saying that they're not going to enforce immigration laws and you're going to make that a sanctuary county, you have been put out, and I want to say the county has been put out in all forms of media, print, audio, visual, social media. Small towns like Union County, Tennessee are the place to go and retire. Now, granted, that's going to bring people that vote different ways on both sides of the aisle into the county and the community, but you should still have standards for the people you put in charge of your kids and your police department, your fire department, your ambulance service, your judges, your mayor. You should still have standards. But I want to get back to this. They can't control the drugs in the jail in this administration. 2 of the 3 can't control the drugs in the jail. The next is school. It's not a short hop. I've been on the street many years, have gangs. Gangs come from people from other countries, people in the community. Drugs get into the school, you got a bigger problem. Now you got drugs on the street. We're Sanctuary City. We've got the green light on because it's affordable to live here. Oh, you can bring 50 of your friends that are here illegally. Not saying they're all bad. 47 of them may be fine, upstanding citizens. But what about those 2 that like little kids, or they like drugs, or they want to make money off of the drugs or the little kids? Boom, you're on the national spotlight. Now you have a national investigation. How's that going to look? You got to start. It used to be simple. You could just go and you could push your button and go, and this is all before the Bush guy. It was probably before him, because I didn't really know much about politics until Reagan. I mean, that's my era, obviously, but I blame it all on the Bush guy. And then there was that Cheney guy. But that's another story. Well, no, I think it continued. Here I was talking to somebody last night. I was talking to somebody last night. Think about this. We always talk about the butterfly effect, and how one thing changes the future.
Right.
Do you remember back during the Bush-Gore election? By the way, I voted Gore. The Bush-Gore election, Bush won on a hanging Chad.
Yeah.
Let's think about this for a minute. He won on a hole punch, paper punch.
Yep.
That one tiny piece of paper changed once we hit 9/11, because you'll never convince me that Cheney wasn't behind it. Maybe Bush, I don't know, but I don't know if he was smart enough to. Well, I think he might have just been tagged along in it, but I don't think he was bright either.
He had his daddy behind him. His daddy had a lot to do with that.
Well, I will give his dad credit for one thing, besides for the fact he said no new taxes. Well, he was right. Got him unelected real quick. It's true. It's true. I remember that from when I was young. No new taxes. He slammed his hand on tower. Oh, first thing, new taxes. You're out of there, bitch. So that's what got him. But I will say, and I cite this even against Trump today, there is no off-ramp over there. It's a different society and culture. You're either going to have to go in and blow everything up and come in and go, bitch, I'm in charge now, or you're just going to have to go, you mess with us and we're going to eliminate you. I mean, there's no off-ramp with that culture. There's no off-ramp. And I'm not trying to pick on anyone's social views or religious things, but there is no off-ramp in that sand pit. There's no off-ramp. And we are now mired in it again, like we were with Bush, like we were with Obama. Biden's debacle in Afghanistan. Now, to be truthful, that's probably about the only damn way to get out of something like this is, call up and go, hey, Friday, get your shit. Get on a plane. We're getting the hell out of here.
Yeah.
That may be the only way. Maybe that was something Biden did right. You know what?
Let's go.
We ain't never going to win this motherfucker. Let's just get the hell out of here. Friday, be on the plane. If you're on the plane, fuck you.
What pisses me off about that more than anything? I don't care what we left. I don't care. The one thing that we left that we should not have. No, the one thing we left that we should not have was the military dogs. They left them all there.
But that was a military policy before just that. I agree.
I
agree. No. I agree wholeheartedly. But they were treated as government property. I agree that they weren't just government property. Those were their sidekick. That was their partner. That was their companion.
Yeah. Well, how did they feel?
Same to the dog.
What? They were abused. They were starved. They were killed. No.
I'm not disagreeing. I agree. Now, with the pullout, that whole thing at the gate, and once again, you want to go small town, local politics. One of the 13, Ryan, what was his last name? He was from Gibbs, right there in Union County, East Tennessee, Corryton, Luttrell. Right, he was right there. So you want to get back how one little person makes a difference in the world? That guy, he graduated from high school, I think, with one of my kids. He was killed for nothing. There was a lot of them killed for nothing, to be honest. But I just, like I said, small towns, and that's where I really say it starts. And if you've listened to any of the people of Muslim beliefs, and they say, get elected as the school board commissioner, get elected on the city council, get elected here, get elected there, boom, 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 and start working your way up. You can't eat an elephant one bite at a time, or one at one time. You got to do it one bite at a time. And so I really believe that's what is happening with the Democrat Party.
If I went to Saudi Arabia,
we've wasted.
And I decided, I know. And I decided that I wanted to run for whatever they hold, the lowest points, because I'm not from Saudi Arabia. Well, because I'm a woman, it wouldn't happen. Any other country, any other country in the world, if you go to their country and you try to run for anything, any kind of office, some of them, you can't even be a damn teacher. Okay.
Oh, agreed. Yeah.
It doesn't happen. But here we got the United States. Let's everybody come over here and run for president. We don't give a shit who you are. Come on.
Yeah. Oh well, come run for a small county, or come live in a small county. We may not currently be in the power of the administration, but if you let us in, don't throttle us back. We're good people. Eventually, we'll be your mayor. We'll be your state representative. We'll be your congressman. We'll be your senator. Oh, snap. We'll be your president. Thomas Jefferson spoke about this. There's a book called Thomas Jefferson on the Quran. It's quite a really lengthy read. Yeah. He had the foresight to see this back then. Oh, yeah. And it was the same thing that you can't eat an elephant one bite. And I think wasn't it Hitler also that said that?
It's not a foresight. It's happened before. It happened in their age. It happened in ages before that. History repeats itself. And we've got to have that fine line where it's got to stop.
I agree.
History has to stop repeating itself, because we get deeper and deeper and deeper into trouble every time it repeats itself.
Yep.
It restarts, and there it is.
In electing somebody, and what you think is just we're just going to elect him because he's a good guy. He goes to church. He's, whatever. Don't even get me going on that. He goes to church. Whoop-de-doo. Don't get me going on all that stuff. So,
I don't trust a lot of churches nowadays.
I was talking to somebody earlier, and I'm beginning to wonder if I don't trust people.
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust people. So.
Denise says, look at Mondami.
Oh, God. He said that he
Poor
felt
Denise.
terrorized because of, I was reading the headline about
Poor
him.
Denise.
He felt terrorized because of the way the people are treating the Muslim society.
Do they
sorry.
not know that when they get control, they're going to behead everybody? You women are not going to be allowed to walk
but,
out in public wearing shorts and a tank top.
Weren't they the ones that flew planes into? Didn't they just kill a bunch of citizens of their own country? Didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get me started on that. I get a headache every time I think about that. What
I
are we
apologize.
doing? Let's do
I apologize
something.
to my Australian audience. We love you. We really do. And we are glad you listened to us. I know it's some godforsaken hour. In Perth, it's 2:55. Sydney, it's 4:55. Lord Howe, it's 5:26. Thank you all for tuning in. We love you guys and gals. And I don't know what talk radio is like over there, but this is it right here. We get in there and we talk shit. We sling, as Jason or my buddy Travis, either one of them say, we sling the dirt. So his real name is Jason. I apologize to him for that.
I could have cut you off, I guess, but I just learned to just sit back and let you blow your horn.
Well,
and then we'll talk later. and because I didn't get any sleep last night, so at any moment I could just snap. I figured I'd just sit back here and keep my mouth shut because it might be in my best interest.
I'm with you. Well, so I am sure you go to Facebook. Any of my fans that want to go to Facebook and search out the Union County, Tennessee Sheriff Selection. I am sure after today I'm gonna be fat, I'm gonna be ugly. They're gonna
okay. Well, I swear to God, we have spent
if that's what you got
on Union County. So we're over it. Get to the moon.
I know. Did you know, Brenda, at the end of this month, we have a blue moon coming up?
Wait, didn't we already have one of those?
No.
Recently? Oh.
No.
Okay.
A blue moon occurs every blue moon. Did you not know this?
A blue moon occurs every blue moon.
No, it only occurs. It's the extra moon because it signifies the time that it's went around. The moon has orbited around and made a complete whatever. It's went around the whole time, and it's only does that once a year. It's the extra moon, like we talked about yesterday. We're getting, we had a bit full moon at the beginning of the month. We got a full moon at the end of the month. It's because it's a blue moon. It only occurs once every lunar cycle. So there you go. Get out and enjoy it. I don't know if it'll be blue or not. I don't know if it has little green men on it or not, but it'll be out there. So
there's something on it. I don't know, but we just had the flower moon, and it didn't look anything like a flower to me. But okay,
I was still tore up over that beaver. So
yeah, the beaver moon didn't look like a beaver either.
The beaver moon, it just got me.
What was wrong with that thing?
All right. Well, I found this news site yesterday. It's called the Fact Site. Learn something about everything, because I was looking for. I won't say if the word freak show came up into my search, but I was doing some fun facts of the day. Let's see. Fact of the day: the band, the Postal Service, got its name because the members mailed each other music tracks due to conflicting schedules. You know what? I bet that had something to do. Hear Ginger out there thumping and pumping.
I hear her. She's like, "Hello, Daddy, let me in."
She's like, "What the hell are you doing back there, you fat bastard?" But
you're eating without me, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, remember those days when everything was on cassette? Yeah. Do you remember how if you had to you pull it out and the tape would get out extra, you had to get a pencil and rewind it to put it back in there?
Yep.
Or even if you progress to a CD, you get a scratch in it and it skips.
Yep.
And you're trying to polish it off. And these kids today don't know what they got, so they push up a button and music is there. So
yeah, that's it.
Random fact of the day. Let's see what that says. Random fact of the day. I picked it because it had a cat on it. I don't know if it has anything to do with the cat or not. Let's see. What am the fat side? Yeah, I don't care about that. Give me the fact. Oh, we talked about the band. Okay, well, looking for a little something less random? Well, we've got something for you. The name Beetle comes from Old English Batalia. Don't ask me to repeat that again, which means little biter. Space fact of the day. Uranus. I love saying Uranus. The third largest planet in the solar system after Jupiter and Saturn.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So with an area of 63,251 square miles, that's 163,820 square kilometers. Suriname is the smallest country in South America. How about that? A fact
Well,
of the
people need
day.
to move instead of Texas. That's what I'm saying.
I think they had trivia in here. I didn't get a chance to look this up earlier. Like I wanted to play with it for today, but yeah, I was looking. I thought they had trivia in here, but we'll play with this some more later. How AI is changing the human language. Didn't we just talk about that?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not only AI changing the
AI-ish.
language.
Yeah.
I mean, with the way things have been going, there's so much put in the English language now that we ain't never heard of. People might as well throw the encyclopedias in the trash.
It's we're evolving and we're using AI to evolve with us. And every year they put new words into the dictionary, including they probably put it up for into their chat bots and stuff. I mean, people are dating their chat bot, whatever the hell that is. So
you know what? Yes, I've seen that. They have these things on there where you can date a AI girl or date a AI guy. We'll sit and we'll listen to you, honey. How was your day today? I say, get the hell out of here. Turn around and say, bitch, where's my dinner? Then I'll believe you.
Hey, in the future, that robot may be coming to cook and clean for you. So
well, now if that's what it'll do, I'll be okay with that. Just come over and clean my house and dust.
The word of the day is rectify. Rectify
goes along with Uranus.
Oh,
we rectify your Uranus.
Oh my God! So let's just find something that we can talk about visually in the horror movie quiz. Well, you should do pretty good. Oh, it's a timed one. I hate it when they have
no times.
Yeah, no time. All right, I'm done with you. All right, I don't want time.
My brain doesn't think that fast. Stop it.
Marvel and no 4-letter science words. No, it doesn't seem.
Oh God, let's not do that one.
Yeah, we don't have Jen here. We don't have Jen here. We can't do anything smart.
We need to do movies, music, or sports because we have Denise and we have Chris in there. So
there you go. Well,
Andreas will even jump in there and help us a little bit.
Heck yeah. All right, let's see. There's a feature. I don't know anything about Taylor Swift.
Oh, God.
History, no. General knowledge. Okay, trivia for 7-year-olds. You think we can handle this?
We might be able to. Maybe.
All right. Let's take the quiz here. All right. Well, all right. Which of these is not a season? Winter, summer, hot, autumn.
Hot. Well, I don't know. I live in Texas. That is a season.
Hey, we got one. We got that one right. All right. What is the first name or nickname you would like us to use? Oh, I'm sorry. It's me, Sportcat. So you, Sportcat. What gas do we breathe to stay alive? Nitrogen, carbon dioxide, oxygen, sulfur dioxide.
Oxygen.
All right. So far, we're doing good.
We might be smarter than a fifth grader.
Well, this is where it ends. This is right here where it ends. Number 4. Which is the tallest mountain in the entire world? Nanga Parbat, Kanchenjunga, Mount Everest, or K2?
Mount Everest, isn't it?
I'm going to let the chat come in and tell me what they think, because I think it's Mount Everest as well. But there might be somebody out there smarter than us that go, you dumbass.
I could ask Jack. He knows that. But I do believe it's Mount Everest.
I think you're correct. We'll wait for the chat to catch up because we went a little faster this first 3. We were feeling.
Well, Denise is still on oxygen, so
I'm glad she's on oxygen. But well, I mean, I don't want her on oxygen. I'm glad she's breathing air. Let me phrase that. So, but I think you're correct. I think it's Mount Everest. So we will go with Mount Everest. We'll see if we're. We got that one correct. All right, we're getting cocky. We're halfway through.
Oh God.
Which is the biggest animal on Earth? zebra, blue whale, elephant, or crocodile? The biggest animal on Earth. Zebra, it's about the size of a horse. I think we can rule it out because an elephant's bigger than it.
Bigfoot. Oh,
Same thing.
I think it's the blue whale.
The blue whale. Yeah, I don't know how big a blue whale is, but they're pretty big. Is that the one that they go up in the Antarctic and do the cruises for to see?
Well, they do those. They do for the orcas and stuff, but I do believe that blue whales are humongous.
Okay.
Humongous.
We are correct. 200 tons. That's pretty.
200 tons of fish.
That's a big fish.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the capital city of France?
Oh, you lost me. Okay.
Berlin, Paris, or Sydney? Oh, come on now.
Oh, isn't that? Well, it's not Sydney, that's for sure.
Not Sydney. We tell the time there every day. Definitely not them. Berlin, pretty sure that's in Germany. London, yeah,
Paris.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is Paris. We might see. Here we go. I'm taking a test to prove that I could get through school. So,
yeah.
Oh, how many days are there in a year? 350, 365, 367, or 368?
Well, I didn't tell you what it used to be, but it's 365 is what they're saying.
I think it is 365
yes.
as well. So we'll wait and see if everybody in the chat disagree. But
Denise says 365.
Okay. All right. We're so far we are smoking. All right. Number 8. Leap year comes once every 4 years, once every 5 years, once every 6 years, once in a decade. Huh.
I think it's once every 4 years, isn't it? Or is it every 3?
See, I thought it was every other because it was, you call it a leap.
Oh, maybe it's every other year. You know what?
Denise said it is every 4, and his niece was born on February 29th. I think maybe 4. It seems it's an even number, so I would go with 4 or 6, but I think it's 4.
4.
Yeah, I think we're all right. So Denise says it's 4. You say it's 4. Anyone that's allowing us to tickle your ears, you can come over to YouTube shows and jump in the chat. Oh, we were correct. It's an extra day, February 29th. There you go. To keep our calendar synchronized.
Hey, Chris, your niece shouldn't be angry. She only ages once every 4 years.
How many? I want to know when she goes to get a driver's license or a passport, they just look at it and go, uh-huh. Oh, that would be bad. That would be really bad. In which continent does Germany exist? Ooh, Europe, Asia, Antarctica, none of the above. Ooh, give us a none of the above there.
I don't think it's towards the European.
I don't think it's Europe.
Maybe
it's definitely not Asia. Well, I'm pretty sure it's not Asia.
It's not Asia.
In Antarctica? No.
No.
What do they? All right, we'll let the chat help us. Man, we were doing good, but we might be. I don't want to think. I don't think it's Europe because I'm pretty sure that includes like.
Oh, maybe it's none of the above. Then.
Yeah.
Denise is saying Europe. Chris is saying Europe. I said it was Europe, but
okay, well, go.
We'll try it. Oh my God, I was right.
In Europe, it's
I passed
Europe.
School.
All right. Oh, I don't know. Oh, this is a trick one. Which planet in our solar system is the smallest? Earth,
Pluto,
Mercury, Neptune, Uranus.
Oh.
Yeah, none of them were on there. Because remember, they've demoted Pluto. It's just a rock now. It's not a planet.
Still a damn planet.
I agree.
What kind of stupid shit is that?
So we got our choices between Earth, Mercury, Neptune, and Uranus. I just like
Mercury, I believe it is. It's like a speck. Well, and Chris and Denise say Mercury too.
Mercury. So. All right, number 10. Oh, we got number 10 right. It is the smallest planet in our system, and that's because that they discriminate against Pluto.
Bastards.
I know. Pluto's my guy. Which planet is the closest to the sun out of these? No, so far we're doing pretty good, Andres. Which planet is the closest to the sun out of these? And this is keyword is out of these. Jupiter, Saturn, the Earth, or Venus? Well, the Earth, we're the third rock from the sun. So what's the first two? Well, we may not get the bonus.
Pluto. Oh.
Chris says Venus. I think he's correct. Well, we know. Yeah, because Mars is past Saturn. Hell, I don't know.
Yeah. Go with Chris.
All right, Chris says Venus. This is all on Chris if it's wrong. So, and we get the bonus question.
He only got it right because Venus matches penis. So
I just like saying, "Hey, look! Hey, see what this is?
We got a certificate! Oh my god!
I'm going to send it to the sheriff and see if he'll give me a job."
We're smarter than a fifth grader. Woohoo!
No. Seventh grade, or no, I'm sorry, 7-year-old. My fault, 7-year-old. So we're gonna stop right there because no, I ain't testing fate. We're running out of time here. So today's puzzle: what do you call a bird that is afraid to fly? Oh God, what do you call a bird? A penguin.
A bird that's afraid to fly. Well, penguins don't fly, period.
Well,
so it's not that
we learned from WKRP they don't fly very well. So, hey, speaking of which, WKRP is back on the air in Cincinnati. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, somebody bought the license and got it approved, and it's back up on the air. I think as of last week. So. All right. So what do you call a bird? And you can listen online. I'm not getting them plugged because I just know that trivia. What do you call a bird that is afraid to fly? Venus, but it's a shy Mercury. All right. I want to say, I don't know. Chicken. Damn this guy.
Chris. Go fire this guy.
You got me on that one. Nowhere in my thinking did chicken come up. So the most difficult subjects can be explained to the most slow-witted man if he has not formed. Okay, hold on. The most difficult subjects can be explained to the most slow-witted man if he has not formed any idea of them already. But the simplest thing cannot be made clear to be persuaded by the most intelligent man because he already knows without a shadow of a doubt about that and what is laid before him. Now, that's pretty interesting.
And who said this?
His name is Leo somebody. So it's a pretty long one, but a pretty good one. So there you go.
Leo somebody. I've never heard this, but okay.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense, though. All right, this day in 1985, police burned down a Philadelphia neighborhood. That's the headline.
The hell?
11 people are killed and more than 60 homes are destroyed in the Philadelphia police neighborhood as a result of the police bombing the heavily armed home of the radical group Move. The police were attempting to end a 2-day siege. Police had attempted to evict Move members from a house when they came.
Blow them up.
A police helicopter then dropped 2 explosive devices onto the roof of the house. The police allowed the resulting fire to burn out of control for 90 minutes, destroying 61 previously neighboring homes over 2 city blocks, leaving 250 people homeless. A lawsuit that the city used excessive force and violated constitutional protections against unreasonable search and seizure.
You know, I've been an apartment manager and I never thought about blowing people up, but I had to evict out of an apartment because they wouldn't leave.
I mean, would be seen as a little excessive.
Just a little. Good God.
Even by my standards, that seems a bit excessive.
I mean, I
Did they give him a warning? Hey guys,
No.
a helicopter up there. Yeah. Did you hear 2 thumps on your roof? Yeah, you got 60 seconds, sir. That
You
shit's
better
going
get
out.
out. Just bombed it. Oh my God.
No, please don't. Well, you remember it was down in your way somewhere in Texas. They had the guy that shot all the police officers and went to a parking garage, and he got barricaded in and they couldn't get him.
Yep.
And then they got in trouble because they sent their police drone and blew up their police drone right there where, oh, we see you.
Yeah, that's the way they had to take him out. Yep.
Yeah, they got upset with that. So was that seen as excessive? I mean, I really don't think it was, but he was shooting.
Not after a while. I mean, he was killing everybody. I mean, everybody got volunteered to go out there to help them because
you know what they should have done? You know what they should have done? They should have got a cutout of like Clint Eastwood and put it on the front of the robot with like a Smith & Wesson Model 29.
Lucky. Do you, punk?
Do you feel lucky? Do you think this robot can shoot?
God.
I mean, I would be okay with that too. Oh yeah, just the robot pull up beside him and go
ahead, make my day.
Now that's a good use of AI right there. So,
and he had his self wedged in between like these concrete pillar things.
Yeah,
he was tucked in there. Let me tell you,
he was a military person, I think.
Yes, he was.
So,
he was.
Yeah. Well, they didn't have any choices. I don't disagree with it. So, this day in 1981, escaped Turkish terrorist Mehmet Ali Agca, probably pronounced it wrong, I don't care, shoots Pope John Paul II in St. Peter's Square at Vatican City. The Pope was struck 4 times. He was apprehended and later sentenced to life in prison. But the Pope forgave him, and he was pardoned by the Italian president, Carlos Azeglio, at the Pope's request, and then deported to Turkey, where he served a 10-year sentence for a previous murder. He was released in 2010. So, did he kill anybody?
Where is he now? No, where is he now?
I don't know.
Does anybody know?
He's pretty old, so he may not be there. Let's see. I have nothing to offer but blood and toil, tears and sweat. It's a quote from Winston Churchill. He declares the House of Commons, I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, and sweat. Ooh, the first werewolf movie by a major Hollywood studio. This day in 1935. Wow. Werewolf of London. That was a classic. So that really was. Matter of fact, I got an author coming up. He wrote a book about a werewolf. He sent it to me. I think it's in my email right now. So I might start on that. This day in 1918, the first U.S. airmail stamps, 24-cent denomination picturing a Curtiss Jenny biplane. Now, that was in 1918. It was 24-cent. That seems like a lot for back then.
Yeah, it does.
How much is the stamp now? I mean, I haven't bought one in a while because I just use use AI. I weigh it and
I thought back then stamps were only like a cent.
Yeah, I don't know how much a stamp is currently. So
24 cents. They weren't getting much mail circulated, were they?
No. Well, but they were very efficient back then too. So
hey, I go outside to check my mail, and my mailman's out there, red eyes, and smells like some really good skunk weed. So go figure.
Hey, but under Trump's new executive order, he's going to be responsible for saying if you can vote or not. That's
right.
I'm not sure that he's capable of driving the postal truck. Our old mailman, I forget, what was it, Christmas Eve, Thanksgiving Eve? I don't know. I was coming in and I saw him coming down the road, and I was like, oh man, they got you working over, because I didn't expect to get mail that day. He turned and looked at me and said, some bitch, I got 11 months before I get out of here. I hate this goddamn shit. And he threw my mail on the ground. Merry Christmas.
You were supposed to give him a fruitcake or something. What's the matter with you?
He threw my mail on the ground. Merry Christmas. This
My
day in
mailman can't give
1970,
anybody's
Our
name
Lady
right.
of Fatima, the children see the Virgin Mary. 3 shepherd children claim to have seen the Virgin Mary in Fatima, Portugal. They said she was brighter than the sun, shedding rays light cloud. You remember that? It was 1917.
No, I
Stronger
remember
than a
hearing
crystal
about that.
goblet. Hey, did you that recent alien photo that the Pentagon released?
Did you see the one?
Christianity is saying it's an angel.
Did you? Oh boy,
That's what they're
Did you
saying.
did you see the one with the aircraft and the aliens standing outside with a sign saying, "Show us the Epstein files"?
Brenda, that could have been AI.
I'm pretty sure it was, but still, it was funny.
Denise says, I have holy water from Fatima. Over 30 years, never evaporated.
Yeah,
and
you
the
know,
guy
they
you
took-
can buy that from on the internet. So
You know what they did to those poor kids? They took them and separated them from their families. They put them in jail, and one by one, they took them in and they interviewed them to try and tell them that they didn't see what they seen. And they were horrible to those poor
how do you
kids.
do that? How do you?
Because I watched a documentary on them. I do that sometimes.
Well, calm down, Brenda. This day in 1933, the TVA established for the development of economic growth of the Tennessee Valley region. So, yeah, I'll just leave it at that. TVA then went and took over whole towns and eliminated them. So, it's International Hummus Day, International Casino Day. And I'm sorry, that's Friday. What am I doing? So it's only Hummus Day? Wait a minute, that's it? There's got to be more than that.
See, look, even Chris agrees. It was the mayor kidnapped them.
Did they? Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't realize that. National Apple Pie Day. Ooh.
I can go for that.
Yeah, no kid. Cough Drop Day. Donate a day's wages to Charity Day. I can't get behind that. Fair Trade Day. Children of Fallen Patriots Day. National Fruit Cocktail Day. Fruit cocktail's not bad. Yeah, I'm not giving it away. It's not Christmas. It's National Frog Jump. No, wait a minute. That's not right. Yeah, the day's the 13th, right?
It is Wednesday the 13th, yes.
Yeah, it's National Frog Jumping Day. All right.
I can use my one leg and jump like a frog. Jump,
Yeah,
jump. Mac
I've
Daddy
only
make
had
me
hummus like
jump,
once. And I put, oh man, speaking of hummus, I've only had it like once, and I just
I don't like
loaded it up with sriracha. And
I don't like it.
do you like sriracha?
That's okay, but I don't like hummus.
Well, go to if you there's a great story about sriracha. Go to the Angry Electrician, and he goes down these rabbit holes about crazy shit. And he went down a rabbit hole about sriracha, like why we have it, and then why we didn't have it. And basically, a guy come to this country, the American dream, and then he got fucked over by a DEI, and then they started buying shit from China. So it's a great story. Watch it on sriracha. Yeah. He came here with nothing, and he went out a multi-billionaire, and well, he was taken out by a woman. Aren't we all?
Oh God.
National Third Shift Workers Day. Well, you know what? Happy third shift workers, because we're got a lot of them listening on the radio station right now.
I used to
Explore
work
more
third shift
idea
always.
days. National Crouton Day. So Children of Fallen Patriots. It's also National Police Week. So let's see. No, it was yesterday. Why is it go today? Okay, no, this is all yesterday. So this calendar says there's nothing today.
Well,
There you
there
go.
was, but not a whole lot today. So that's
Yeah, cough drop. Yeah, see, this would be a good day. Frog jumping day would be a good day just to tag Sport Cat Day. Anybody that's got that power, go in and petition for that. So there you go. Today in Australia, how Australia was born. 1787, the first fleet, headed by Arthur Phillip, set sail with 11 convicts for Australia. So that's how Australia was founded. Okay.
Yeah, it was like a prison.
Well, that's
country.
how my relatives, the Jacksons, all got over here from Europe. We were all
they
prisoners.
probably-
Get the fuck out.
They probably put them there because everything from kangaroos to spiders will kill your ass out there.
Yeah,
They got some deadly stuff out there.
Everything will kill you in Australia. 2004, the final episode of Frasier on this day, watched by 33 million people. I don't know if I remember that. 1767, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's first opera, Apollo at Hyacinthus, was written when he was 11, premieres in Salzburg. Okay. The first Formula One World's Driver Championship is run at Silverstone, England, 1950 today. Won by France. Won by Farina of Italy in an Alfa Romeo. So, Chris, did you know Cardinal Richelieu, probably pronounced that wrong, of France, reputedly creates the table knife? All right,
What?
there you go, Chris. A cardinal created the table knife. I guess it didn't want to get stabbed.
Tired of picking up steaks and eating them with his fingers and ripping it apart.
Let's see. All right, we're gonna move on because we're way behind today. It's the 133rd day of 2026, the 55th day of spring. Let's just jump. It's not a. I mean, it's a good news day, but it's not like our president. Our president, he's in China. He's meeting with the leader over there.
Boy,
so
that sky does not look good.
I think he got there late. So I don't know. Maybe it's a storm. I don't know. Just in, the Senate confirms Trump pick Kevin Warsh as Federal Reserve Chair, bringing new leadership to the powerful central bank. I don't know if that's good or bad. So Louisiana plans to eliminate majority black U.S. House district after a court ruling. Okay. Yes, the resistance is growing. Memphis residents claim harassment, arrest, and abuse by Trump-ordered safe task force. Well, Memphis is in the news. Tennessee's in the news for a lot of things today, and one of them is they pretty much kicked all the Democrats out of the Tennessee State House because they were like unruly and standing on their desk and wouldn't do their job. So they're like, just get out of here. So, I'm not really sure that that's legal, but they had the state police take them out, and there's no Democrats in the Tennessee State House. I don't know if it's legal or not, but hey, what the hell? I didn't make that decision. So
went to China, Andres, so it's probably the real one.
CIA whistleblower has unmasked and claims illegally monitored people with the C virus thingy jab. Okay, so that's coming out. A lot of that's coming out. A whistleblower's coming out. So there you go. Vance says 22 minutes ago, a lot of progress on Iran talks, but nuclear details still in flux. So speaking of 2028, a few topics that I want to talk about less than him as a presidential candidate in 2028 with the ideas of Marco Rubio as the Veep. Well, that's pretty much going on. So Vance jokes Trump is holding a apprentice contest with Veep and Rubio.
I like Marco Rubio.
I do too. He's got a level head. So I mean, but he's got a level head, and he's always able to facilitate comments that you could understand. He doesn't put them in legal mumbo jumbo, or he doesn't try and talk over your head.
Doesn't repeat things. Doesn't call them stupid people.
Okay, I may do that, and he also speaks another language. So so there's that. Well, we gotta have that. Dr. Oz wonders whether states intentionally allow fraud in Medicaid. This quote: Vance defends Trump over the "I don't think" quote about Americans' money. I told you yesterday he was going to get hammered on this. So
of course
he thinks it's a misinterpretation of what the president said. I think it wasn't a misinterpretation. I think the way he stated it wasn't fluent enough. Like Vance would have probably come up with something like, listen, we take everybody into consideration, but at the end of the day, we have 3 billion people to answer to. So yes, we do think about you, but we think about the greater good. See, right there, boom. Oh, I could be sheriff. I got a 7th grade diploma and I can speak fluently. So
Chris said that Steve thinks Rubio's short.
Well, is Rubio. So Rand Paul, his son erupts in a drunken tirade against gays and Jews. Well, the adult son launched a vile anti-Semitic and anti-homophobic tirade at Representative Mike Lawler, D.C. in New York, at a D.C. bar. At one point, the Iran was brought up, and then the gays and Jews, I hate them both, and they basically wanted to fight.
What the hell? I'm so over this.
I mean, let him just duke it out. It didn't get that on TikTok, so
yeah, why not?
Let's see. He's arriving in China, and there was a lot of people. We're kind of talk about this, but there was a lot of people that went with him. But China also, they're very intelligent. They had meetings beforehand, before the visit, with people from both their businesses and some of ours. So, it's all about business. So, this week we want everybody to know that it is National Police Week. We want everybody to remember the police officers that died in the line of duty, and there will be a candlelight vigil if you're in Washington, D.C. It's also a time for us to put out a blue light in our front yard and let everybody know you stand with law enforcement. So it's very important. Whether you vote for whoever you vote for, make sure you support the officers and their deputies. Let's see, 178 people exposed, 8 confirmed cases, and 3 dead.
Here we go.
Oh, we got some of it. But here we go. CNN, they had breaking news. They had a scoop, Brenda. They had a scoop.
Oh, my God.
CIA murdered with car bombs Mexican cartel. Now, I'll play the video. Hold on, let's play this video. So we're just driving down the street, minding my own bit. Whoa, boom. What just happened there? Oh, well, look at how well that RAV4 held. Oh, I guess it was a RAV4. Look at how well it yeah, that's a Toyota truck. That's not it.
There's nobody in it.
It's because there was something that went boom.
The doors are open. They jumped out.
No.
Look at it go. It's driving.
I think whatever went boom in there may have caused some people to lose their life.
Bodies? Where's the bodies?
I don't want to see the bodies.
The doors were open. They could have fallen out. Did anybody see them fall out?
Everybody seems very concerned at this point.
I'd be more concerned about it driving down the road all by itself, smashing into my car.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, watch it, pay attention to that, because you'll see it. It's just driving down the road, minding my own business, and then all of a sudden, boom!
What the hell?
Claims are our CIA did that. So I don't know. It killed a Mexican drug cartel person. They're saying that the escalation is between the CIA and the cartels. So that we're doing this.
Driving down the street, throwing bombs at each other.
CIA is quick to say, "No, we didn't do that."
It wasn't us. we would take claims for it, but it wasn't us.
It wasn't us, but we know a guy. So CNN got the scoop on that, and then of course they said that, well, they didn't do it. They facilitated. That's a proper word for it. We put a thing that goes boom in the middle of your console. So, but
we
both the CIA and the Mexican government are denying it. They said that would be wrong. We would never do that. So there you go. CNN is running with it. They claim they have sources. So we will let CNN have their news, because I can't say that it's true or not. So speaking of things that have people worried, series of tremors in Tehran are renewing concerns over a major earthquake soon. So upcoming possible war, and there's been 5.1 earthquakes and lots of tremors. So we'll see. Could that be something else?
Yeah.
Top Chinese and U.S. trade negotiators, they hold constructive exchanges ahead of Trump visiting Beijing, which we pretty much just talked about. And he's taking an entourage of the high-profile people. And in fact, I think I got a picture of them coming up here. So, yeah, they all got a little peek on Air Force One. They rolled out the red carpet for our president when he got there. Of course, we do it for our influential, or it's not influential, that's not the right word, for guests that come into our country, leaders, foreign leaders. We do the same. So
Yeah.
Fox News host Sean Hannity is on board. What the hell is he doing on board? I don't know.
Trump likes
I
it.
don't know. Let's see. Apple's Tim Cook, BlackRock's Larry Fink, Blackstone. They make some great grills.
Oh,
Steven
boy.
Schwartzman, Boeing Kelly or Taberg, Cargill Brian Sykes, Citigroup's Jane Frazier, GE's aerospace guy, Larry Culp, Goldman Sachs, Micron's, that's probably some microscope, Qualcomm. So
Those are not good people.
well, they get to ride on Air Force One. So it's a state visit. They rolled out the red carpet, and he was seen doing this YMCA dance when he got on the red carpet. So he's making a good impression on us for this over there.
He gives me a headache.
Melania hates that dance. So BlackRock is run by a guy named Fink. Who knew? So
Yeah, well,
who knew? Elon. Oh, look, Elon is there. Well,
oh, Elon went too, huh?
Elon, apparently, yeah. How about that? Yep. He brings secret weapons to high-stakes China visit. Elon Musk and other powerful executives. Okay, so who we got? Boeing, Cargill, Citicorp, GE, Goldman Sachs, Micron, Qualcomm. Of course, we have Musk there. So they're trying to get them to open up to America.
Yeah.
Open
Okay,
up.
they're going
We're
to
not
use
letting
that
oil
shit
in.
on America.
Open up, but we're not letting any oil in. So, yeah, there you go. All right. Now, this was a breaking story as we were coming to air. Trump insiders say the president left a note in case he is killed. Yes, you heard me correctly. Senior Director for Counterterrorism, Sebastian Gorka, which is a former radio host, revealed that President Trump left orders for Vice President J.D. Vance in the case of assassination. As he is visiting China this week aboard Air Force One, he told them that things would happen if other countries take him out. Now, they may not have to do it there, obviously, but someone said to me they could just put something in the air that makes him sick. This is his words. So I have no fear at all of him doing something. Everybody wants recognition. So, most powerful individual since the likes of Eisenhower, right? Nobody's seen a person like me. So people often look at me and go, look, he can do the YMCA, but yeah.
Look at that hair.
He left a letter. Did he leave a strand of hair? So he left a letter. So it came out under multiple sources. It's a letter for J.D. Vance with the proper line of succession outlined already, because he's afraid of some type of airborne or chemical agent used upon him. It is locked in the Resolute desk specifically to address the vice president and the country in case of a, quote, fatal accident.
Okay, so how did anybody know what that letter said if it's locked up?
Well, Trump was saying that it's there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He insists that it's very safe, locked up inside the Oval Office, locked inside a secret compartment in the Resolute desk. There's concerns over biological threats while he's there. So interesting. Is that Melania? Well, I don't think Melania went with him. I didn't see her on the thing. So, but I mean, it doesn't mean she went. So, we talked about this already. This is not the same man I voted for. Many people are saying that because of his comments when he responded, not even a little bit. I don't think about Americans' financial situation. We just talked about earlier how Bush got unelected, Daddy Bush, on some key words, no new taxes. That got his ass kicked right out of office. So Bush is, remember that one well. Trump, you need to choose your words better. So, and all right. So this comes from Energy Secretary Chris Wright. Iran is frighteningly close to a nuclear weapon. Energy Secretary Chris Wright warned Wednesday that Iran is frighteningly close to developing weapons-grade enriched uranium. Speaking to the lawmakers on the Senate Armed Service Committee, he stressed that Iran's enriched uranium, which President Trump is dead set on confiscating, puts the regime just weeks away from the threshold needed to get a nuclear weapon.
So
a small number of weeks away, he says. So
it's taken 40 years, 47 years to get up to the point where just now over the last less than a year, they are so close now. Get the hell out of here.
No paper has ever been safer. It's so safe that if there were an attempt on the life of the administration again, the letter would be taken off the stage even before Vance.
Oh, God.
Chris. White House insiders are furious at a mysterious aide who is enabling Trump's midnight posting sprees. Apparently, he has a person that comes up there with a 79-year-old president has posted more than 8,800 times since January 1, 2025.
So I have a request, Glenn. My request is if I have to have a day off for anything for medical, I want Chris to come up here and sit with you. It's got to be Chris, man. It's got to be.
There's a guy. He has a guy who is dubbed the human printer. He carries around sheets of material. He front loads the president with. Your whole job. Here, carry notebook. It's your whole job. Don't fuck it up. One day you could be sheriff in Tennessee. So, yeah, don't fuck it up. Oh, the vice president, well, he's going to pop up in Bangor, Maine to speak about fraud. We often wonder where he's going to be. Well, Thursday they said that he's going to be in Maine. So there you go. They don't really tell about where he's going or what's going on much about him. Have you noticed that?
Deliberately, I think.
Oh, I think so. With past presidents, they were always up the other one's butt, but not this guy. Chris, this one's just for you. Chicago teens take over mob, rams police cruiser backwards, swarms cars as onlookers cheer in videotape. Yes, you heard me correctly. Wednesday, onlookers cheered and recorded in the incident. The Chicago police car was rammed by another vehicle, then taken over in the Windy City at 12:43 a.m. Wednesday. I guess it would be Wednesday morning. So it could be seen surrounding the cars, jumping the police cruisers as it was being pushed backwards. So
I think
now,
the Chicago Police Department needs to take notes on what happened in PA.
No. They have weapons inside that vehicle. You're on the roof of the car. You could go and be like a helicopter, drop a bomb. Pop, 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 pop. Cruiser's already fucked. Fire some rounds through the goddamn roof of the thing. Drop some people. They'll run that way. They'll be videotaping and going scattering like little cockroaches. But don't do that. That's not kinder and friendlier.
Yes, you can do that. You're being attacked. You're under attack.
I agree. Idiot. There is somebody on my roof that could have a weapon. I can't see them. They're in my bubble. Get that AR, that AK, the M16.
Any of them qualify for their positions?
Jesus Christ. Start shooting. You know,
those
if we did more
peaceful protesting.
Oh, come on, Brenda. No, you're right. They're up and coming rappers. So wait, that's only in Atlanta. That's only in Atlanta. Sorry. You're jumping on the cruiser. I mean, I'm sorry. You got all right. You don't want to use the AR. You got a shotgun. I'm sure they got some kind of hell. They got a pistol. If not, they got at least a couple. If I'm going to go out because I got a crowd surrounding me, they're going to know I was there.
Okay, look.
That's for sure.
Look.
So.
Police officers take an oath to protect American citizens.
Correct.
Okay. And they will lay their lives down for each other or even
That's
American
correct.
citizens if they have
That's
to.
correct. Well,
But
even
even illegal citizens, you are correct. But when you have a mad mass of people ramming your cars and jumping on top of them and surrounding vehicle. That's a threat. Do you not know what a threat is, Chicago?
I agree. And like I said, if those now, of course, they'd probably be arrested tonight or today. So Chris says that's not de-escalation. No, yes, it is. It's rapid de-escalation is what it is.
What they were doing wasn't a de-escalation.
I'm sorry. One of those guys on the roof get shot in the balls. I'm pretty sure we're going to de-escalate some shit.
He fit right in for Frog Jumping Day.
I was in fear for my life, so I shot through the roof of my police cruiser because I was afraid he had a weapon. It's not my fault. His balls were in way of the hot lead.
Yep,
so,
yep. Frog Jumping Day. Today is National Frog Jumping Day.
Well, Illinois health officials, they're investigating a possible Hantavirus case in Winnebago County that is not linked to the cruise ship. All right, Chris, coming soon to Winnebago County. Don't know how close that is to you, but there's a person there that could have the Hantavirus. So they got 16 people already in the States. Most of them are in Nebraska. We brought a couple of them here to Atlanta because, what the hell?
Well, Chris, let us know if they flight in some paratroopers for that one guy in that county.
Winnebago County. So, I was listening to a doctor and he said they're lying to us because he was saying they're saying you could only get it like if you use the same spoon or if you, kissed or had intercourse, if you had close, intimate contact. He said, well, if you were on an airplane with him and the stewardess was selling you a beer and she handed it to the guy and said, can you pass this over to the guy and then give me his credit card? Well, then the guy that was buying the beer with the Hantavirus just exposed the other two. This is what a health official was saying.
But not if he's sitting next to the guy, right?
They are lying to you. He says it is not that intimate contact. It can be much closer. So,
oh my God. I said, and I'll say it in 2 weeks from now when they say 50 million people have this. I ain't buying it.
But Chicago area doctors said the risk of contracting any strain of the Hantavirus remains very low in Illinois. So, but apparently there's one guy in Winnebago. So Winnebago County. So he's not traveled nationally. He's not had any contact with cruise ships. I believe he was in contact with a home with rodent droppings.
There you go.
So there you go. All right. So
can I tell
there you go,
you,
Chris. Chris, are you in Winnebago County? I'm worried about you now. So
look, I used to live in a place once that we figured out that we had rodents. They would chew into the plastic barrels that we had for the dog food. You turn on the kitchen light, you've seen their droppings in the light fixture. Well, when we complained about it, they never did anything about it. And we lived there for almost 2 years until we finally could get moved. And
did you get
never
the Honda?
Caught anything like that. No, I never got sick. Get the hell out of here. Nope.
Well, as many crappy houses as I was in the, my career, I'm pretty sure I breathed in some bad shit at some point, and I don't think I ever got Hanta. So,
no,
I don't know.
I'm not buying it.
They're watching it. So, 2 New Jersey residents, 2 Maryland, 1 California.
If you get it, they made it. Sorry.
I mean, they could have got it off the cruise, but now the best thing to do is just bring it to the center of our country. There, that's the best place.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Dutch couple that got it initially inhaled the feces of long-tailed pygmy rice rats.
And they knew that for a fact, huh?
What are the odds on the cruise ship that there was just a long-tailed pygmy rice rat just hanging out? What were the odds?
Where'd they get the rice?
Well, it's a rat. I don't know. So so yeah.
The dog must be bored.
Here we go, Denise. Your governor is already preparing for the worst case scenario. There you go. Governor Holcomb, she's already spoke. We're preparing. We don't want the midterms upset. Okay. There we go. So the World Health Organization estimates that 10,000 to 100,000 occur every year across the Americas, Europe, Africa, and Asia. So now they're saying that it's going to kill us. So stop inhaling rat shit. There you go.
Stop playing in rat shit, people.
Now you know the rest of the story. Don't
And
inhale.
Okay, did I ever tell you the story about my friend that drove a truck that delivered the meats for Taco Bell? When he went into the facility. Now, when they do the meat, then they package it. It comes down on conveyor belts. He went in to use the restroom, and on the conveyor belt, there were mice jumping onto the conveyor belt to steal the meat and then jumping off. You know what happens every time a mouse does that, right? They pee and they poop. And that's going down the conveyor belt and being put directly into bags.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you go.
how many people a year do you think eat Taco Bell?
I haven't eaten Taco Bell this year.
A lot.
I mean, occasionally Taco Bell's pretty good. Taco Bell, Crystal, and Waffle House, sometimes you just have a mood for it. So
nobody has come down with that eating Taco Bell.
But you do know that the Taco Bell fast food is all put in like, what do they call it? Caulk guns. Everything is in a caulk gun and they squeeze it on. It's a true story. Some of my explorers in Tennessee from the department that worked there, and they're like, yeah, everything comes in tube. We squeeze it out, then we throw the tube away, and we grab another tube. I'm like, how do you meat? You don't know? No, it's all in a tube, dude. Wow. Wow, I'm hungry for some Taco Bell now.
Oh my God.
Chris says, I remember before Trump, we never had mice and had this problem. He ruins everything. So there you go. Trump and those damn. Oh no, wait a minute. Was it the pygmy long-tailed rice rat? It was all their fault. Well, we spoke about this earlier. We talked about this earlier, but the Speaker of the Tennessee House of Representatives removed Democratic lawmakers from committees and subcommittees. He said to the members of the House Democratic Caucus, get out.
Get out.
Not sure if this is legal or not, but he's the Speaker of the Tennessee House, and he said, I don't like you, get out. So, but some of them protested and passed out earplugs so that they wouldn't hear him. That sounds rather adult-like. So, why are we resorting to this? Is what I was talking about earlier. Is this division?
Chris, are you going to my OBGYN appointment with me? Butch wants to know.
Whoa.
I have one of those coming up.
Whoa.
Thanks for reminding me.
Whoa. TMI. Butch, why do you bring up TMI?
That's Butch.
Well, this made the news. Mickey wipes were aboard Artemis. Mickey butt wipes. So see, Mickey Mouse was made his lap around the moon there in the Artemis toilet. So there you go.
The one that was put together with duct tape.
It's the one with duct tape. Mickey Mouse was there. So there you go. Mickey Mouse is probably what clogged it up.
You're not supposed to flush those, you idiots.
All right, so I'm reading an article from Breitbart. Well, what you're do, just let it float around? You got to put it somewhere.
Trash bags.
I'm reading an article from Breitbart. So before you start throttling me or complaining, George Floyd family rages at Kevin Hart and Tony Hinchcliffe over Netflix roast jokes. What could they have said? They told jokes, apparently, that the black community is so proud of you. I guess whoever they were roasting, he told Hart. No, talking about Hart. The black community is so proud of you, Hinchcliffe told Hart during the roast. Right now, George Floyd is looking up at us, laughing so hard he can't breathe. Oh, that was a bad joke. That was bad joke.
What the hell?
Comedian told Hart
that
they're proud of him, and he was sitting down below, looking up, laughing so hard he couldn't breathe. Oh God!
Please.
The Floyd family found no humor in that, so they're outraged. It's just bad taste. So bad taste. But yeah, so they said that could be racist. I don't know. I don't know that I can argue that.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was a roast on Kevin Hart, and that was a bad joke. So, but apparently he continued saying that Kevin Hart, well, he lost his gig at the Academy because he was sending homophobic tweets. So, but you'd be homophobic too if you were eye level with everyone's cock.
And Chris said that Steve says that Kevin Hart is also short.
And apparently, Kevin Hart got into a fight on a private airplane. And no, I can't. Just go read it yourself. I'm going to leave it alone.
Yeah.
All right, Brenda, we'll go out with this. California OnlyFans model arrested after she kept recordings as a client died during an $11,000 shoot.
Oh my God.
Yes. Apparently, OnlyFans model 29 was arrested in the death of a person. The incident highlights the risk of paid adult entertainment platforms. Sometimes the lines are blurred between staged and real life. The video apparently was locked up but recorded an encounter in April of 2023 where the defense claims the person willingly took part in extreme bondage. However, prosecutors argue that this led to death and that during the act, it was a fatal act of a consensual sexual fetish. She continued on with the expired participant.
Oh my God. Maybe she didn't know he was dead.
She had I have so many questions. So he was apparently tied up. He was handcuffed and tied up, plastic wraps, duct tape, and a plastic bag over his head. I'm reading this. This is from the news. It comes from the New York Post, so it's obviously a story. She was paid $11,000, and he signed a contract and consented to being recorded. Now, here's my thing. At some point in time, I mean, does rigor mortis affect that too? I mean, just saying what you get.
You know,
Bob's not with us anymore.
Wow. Maybe she needs to get a real job and stop doing this.
I'm trying to plead out, so we'll see. We'll follow that case closely. Probably won't.
God.
I have so many questions. She continued on even after he expired. I have so many questions.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Why? Why?
Well, apparently here recently, a UFO was sighted over Rhode Island. And you can listen to the air traffic control. It's gone viral now because the air traffic control says, "Good luck with the aliens." Apparently, air traffic control and the plane both saw him, and they were in a conversation, standing still and 3,500 feet above me and not moving. And well, air traffic control said, "Good luck with that." So. Good luck with that.
Wow.
So there you go.
Wow.
They're now there's forms out now that the pilots can fill out, and you will be able to report anonymously without chance of losing your job. So there you go.
Okay.
There's the president's schedule. He's going to be in China. He's going to be eating fancy food, getting red carpets, doing fist bumps in the YMCA dance. So there you go. It's pretty much just my wrap up. So yeah. We are currently here in the United States of America, according to reported media sources, at DEFCON 3. Now, is that going to change, Brenda, if, let's say, our president eats some bad shrimp or something? Is that going to...
Probably.
Okay.
It'll be a DEFCON, get out of my way, I got to go to the bathroom. So, yeah.
Oh, there you go. All right. Well, it's going to rain in the south, in the deep south, down in the Gulf of America. You're going to get a little rain too. So hang in there. The most severe weather, though, is going to be up to the northwest. And if you're in Colorado, hell, it may still be snowing. So there you go. Let's see. We'll just go out of here with Bitdefender because we're running out of time. But let's see how much we're being attacked by Asia in cyber attacks while our president's over there. It doesn't look like much of a change. So there you go. Everybody, I will be back tonight in just a few short hours. I have a very conservative Trump Christian singer. She will not be able to perform her hit song, but she will be live with us tonight. And then after that, we have a lawyer author telling us about some paranormal stuff. So it's going to be a good show lined up tonight at 9 o'clock. And then, of course, Brenda and I will be back tomorrow, same time, same location, 2 until 4. And if you're feeling frisky on your way out the door today, hit that subscribe thumbs up button and tell everybody about the show. Tomorrow, tune in noon until 2 on www.thethinlinerockstation.com. I will be there spinning hits and playing some music. Brenda, you got anything going on?
Some sleep when we get done. That's what I'm going to be doing.
All right. Until tomorrow, Brenda and I, we're getting the hell out of here. We'll see you soon. Everybody, facebook.com/sportcat. Leave that hate messages for me. I'd love to hear it. See you soon, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
And by the way, I'm not suicidal. There you go.
On the scroll from Greenland to the galaxy, they've got every goal. Laugh at fear, let the world do its thing. Sportcats Gazette, it's the chaos we sing. Sportcats Gazette, don't bunker tonight. We're riding the headlines with laughter and light. No prepping for doom, we dance in the fray. Sportcat keeps us laughing through the end of the day.